Disney secrets you've never noticed. No movie in the universe has shaped young minds or found a place in kids' hearts like the decades of Disney's animated adventures. So it's no surprise that fans have spent time and energy trying to prove that every film connects to those around it, sometimes looking a bit too closely at a random Easter egg. With the surprise success of Disney's Frozen, Disney and Pixar fans have come up with tons of theories that connect all of your favourite animated movies. You've probably heard of the Frozen, Little Mermaid, Tangled connection that recently took over the internet. Well, there are a ton of more like it that connect movies like Beauty and the Beast to Tarzan and Brave to Masters. With Disney keeping quiet on any official canon, the theories are all in the name of fun and using a bit more imagination in between releases. The Little Mermaid, Tangled and Frozen are all connected. Here's the gist. 3 years ago, Elsa and Anna's parents sailed off to a wedding, Flynn Rider and Rapunzel's wedding, and they died at sea. Frozen came out almost exactly 3 years after Tangled did. Their shipwreck is the one that Ariel explored in The Little Mermaid. It even makes sense geographically. Elsa and Anna's parents are actually Tarzan's parents. Okay, can you keep up with this one? The producers of Frozen started a whole lot of buzz when a fan asked them on Reddit if the Little Mermaid Frozen Tangled theory was true. And their response? That the Arendelle King and Queen didn't die in the wreck, but actually escaped to an island, had a son and were killed by a leopard. That means that Elsa and Anna's parents survived the wreck, lived in the jungle and had another son, Tarzan, who was later raised by gorillas. The King of Arendelle is actually Rapunzel's uncle, and magic only affects blonde children in the family. Baby Rapunzel and Elsa were both blonde. If Elsa's dad was Rapunzel's mom's brother, then it would explain why he would want to hide Elsa's powers. His niece was kidnapped for her powers, after all, by Mother Gothel. Since both of these magical girls are blonde, it makes sense to say that magic has to do with the blonde trait. Anna didn't get any powers. Jane from Tarzan is actually Belle and Beast's granddaughter. Tumblr users came up with the idea that Jane is actually Belle and Beast's granddaughter. Their reasoning being that they looked so much alike. It was also pointed out that Jane could understand Tarzan, who was kind of animal-like or beast-like, just as well as Belle understood Beast. Also, it would totally explain why Belle's plates were seen on the campsite and used by the gorilla. Andy's mom is actually Emily, the original owner of the Jessie Cowgirl doll. What the what? Yup. There's a theory that connects Andy's mom from Toy Story to the original owner of Jessie, aka Emily. The theory starts with the fact that Emily had a red cowgirl hat, just like Jessie's, a hat that Andy always wore while he was growing up. Mother Gothel from Tangled is the same person as the evil queen from Snow White. First of all, just look at the physical similarities. Secondly, Mother Gothel has a dagger in a box, which looks a lot like the dagger in the box that the evil queen gives to the huntsman. Both women are completely obsessed with beauty and staying young too. Also, check the similarities between them when they turned old and haggard. Boo from Monsters Inc. is actually the witch from Brave. Say what? This one's super complicated. It involves time travel and a whole bunch of magic. But basically, Boo learned how to travel through doors from Sully and Mike in Monsters Inc., right? And so, when she grows up, she wants to find Sully again, and so she time travels through doors to the time periods of Brave. Why? Because she wants to understand the magical wisps, thinking they'll bring her back to Sully. While she's there, she takes up wood carving, which explains why she has a carving of Sully. It also explains why every time the door closes, the witch, aka Boo, disappears. This was it for today. Thank you for watching us, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.